No fuck. Okay, there you go. All right. So happy Independence Day, I guess.
Not tomorrow.
By the time this goes up, it'll be that day.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Sports ball, man.
so we saw the sports ball movie.
Sports ball movie.
Where there are all the sports and all the balls.
And sports ball in it.
Yeah, okay, I think I'm running this joke into the ground. So this is Uncle Drew, because it was either this or the first Purge. So,
And I didn't watch the first Sicario, so I would have no context.
yeah, I feel like that was more of a me and Grant movie. I was like, all right, well, I don't gotta wake up early tomorrow, neither do you, so let's just go check this out in the later showing.
I thought it was gonna be awful, and it's
The first half is.
I actually don't think I think the entirety of the movie is fine. I just hate the guy.
Which one?
Dax specifically.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It gets better towards the final act, but like,
he's so whiny.
yeah, I'm with you on that.
Like,
I'm with you.
Everyone else is a fucking character, and he's basically like a whinier version of a Kevin Hart character.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that one. Like it's felt like
that's really the only bad part of the movie.
He was clearly meant to be the straight man, but they kind of took him too far into that. Where they did kind of thing I didn't like it when they did in Anchorman, where somebody will do something ridiculous and their entire role is just to point out how ridiculous it is. And it's like, okay, you can get away with that once or twice, but after the 50th time, it's like, okay, you're on that joke into the fucking ground. I mean, like, I think for me personally, like, first of all, let's be fair here. We're not the target audience for this. Not even a little.
People who like sports ball?
Or like black comedies too. Because we also saw Girls Trip, and I hated that movie. I hated that one more than this one. I think this one's honestly a lot better.
I hated the initial girlfriend too.
Yeah, she was also the obnoxious one in Girls Trip too. I looked it up.
Okay.
And
she was really obnoxious.
I'm noticing because I'm seeing this woman everywhere now, and I was like, oh God, I'm not going to get rid of you anytime soon, am I? Because she was in at least like 3 trailers we got in the movie. I was like, oh fuck. And I called it in Girls Trip. I was like, she's just playing this obnoxious woman, and that's all she's ever going to do. And it's the next Melissa McCarthy.
Way to get typecast.
She's the female Kevin Hart, which is kind of sad. In that she's always yelling. She never shuts up. She's not really even telling that many actual jokes.
It's no, it's just the way that she says a sentence.
It's more just shrieking continuously. Yeah. Non-stop.
Yeah. It's really annoying.
So yeah, that bothered me.
So,
oh god.
So yeah, when it comes down to it, it's really those 2 characters that were like really annoying.
Yeah, they were the worst offenders. Now, just for those who may not know what this movie is, for whatever reason, Uncle Drew is like, is it based on a commercial line? Like a series of commercials happened a long time ago or something like that?
No, that's just all exposition to like introduce exposition.
No, like I heard somewhere like this was like a Nike's commercial happened a long time ago or something like that.
Fucking really? I don't know. Okay, so the trailer that I saw is that this is a guy sort of down on his luck, and he's trying to like win the prize money for the Rutgers Court, which is some basketball sports ball tournament that happens in Harlem. And there's $100K on the line, so yeah, it's kind of worth to invest it if you think you got a team good enough. And there's the white guy was so annoying.
Yeah, that's that actor though.
He's like the worst part of Seth Green.
Oh, ow. I physically hurt for him. Now I'm like, damn. Yeah, he was, Uncle Drew was a character in a few Pepsi ads that I guess they decided to base a whole movie around.
Okay, because it sort of makes me think of like Uncle Tom. Well, just like Uncle, whatever.
I think they're very different, sir.
I know they're different. I'm just saying, okay, so, okay, cool. Pepsi ad.
So, okay.
Oh, that's why it said in the beginning, this is a Pepsi film commercial.
Probably.
Wow, not one of them motherfuckers drank, I think it's Aquafina.
Water's better than Pepsi.
Wait, no, Aquafina is Coca-Cola. I forgot what their...
Anyway, the point is, the character originally started out as a character in Pepsi ad.
Okay, so yeah, this is like...
So this movie is basically about, the down luck guy named, was it Dax? Or, something like that. Either way, his team gets swept under the rug by his rival white coach, who is playing...
The worst part of Seth Green.
Yeah, the worst part of Seth Green. And meanwhile, there's this old legend named Uncle Drew, who is like the best street basketball player ever, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he has a chance encounter with him and convince him to become a part of his team, but they gotta get the band back together. So they go on a Blues Brothers style trip around the country to get...
Not even a country. I think it's just like... I think they went as far as like Pennsylvania.
Either way, still a fair amount, like half a country drive.
Like I know that the person who played the preacher's wife is also a basketball player. Oh, by the way, all the old people are just in makeup. They're actually just all famous basketball players.
Yeah, they're all like old basketball players.
That's definitely not Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, please. The reason that like his appearance even got a laugh is because that was not because a joke was being told, but because of his Shaq.
Oh, I thought it was because of his ridiculous hairstyling.
No,
because he did
Shaq.
look like Grandpa Logan.
A little bit, yeah. Honestly, Shaq's pretty good in this. To give credit where credit's due, Shaq, who does not have a good acting record, is actually fairly decent in this.
Yeah, man. He even had
Yeah, like honestly, but yeah. So like for the first half of this movie, it's very much a slapstick, outrageous comedy where nobody shuts the fuck up, and everyone else like this kid's like, okay, it's not awful. I've seen worse. Like if it's not my kind of comedy, but I see why someone could like this kind of a shtick. So, but I was kind of worried the whole movie was gonna be that.
Yeah,
and it's not. Thankfully,
once they got to the actual tournament, then it was like, okay, well, let's just like, put the spirit of the team back with a little bit, and then we'll also resolve the only real form of conflict, the only real form of emotional conflict in the entire movie.
But you know what? It's kind of the same reason I like Magic Mike too. It gets to the point where they resolve the conflict, and the rest of the movie is about them just having fun with it.
Yeah.
And being supportive of each other and getting each other's back. You know what? It's kind of refreshing.
So I mean, the first half of I mean, there's exactly one bit that I enjoyed in the first half of the movie, and that would be when the preacher man just sort of like gets into the car and it's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, I'm just trying to escape my wife. And then the wife like gets out
it's a fucking Roadrunner cartoon.
Yeah, and not even, it's just the intensity of leaving the driveway is like something you'd see out of like a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, I kind of wanted to see him dunk the baby.
Okay.
Out of context, it sounds horrible. He's a preacher man, and he's about to like fully baptize a baby. You can see him. He's about to do like the dunk into the baptizing water until the main character guy Dax just says, "No,
don't dunk
the baby. You're supposed to just like splash a little water in his face. He cries. It's not so bad."
I mean, like that's kind of what I mean. Like it's kind of like just a slapstick, outrageous comedy for the first half, but and then they actually get to the court is when it basically becomes an entirely different movie, which I was kind of okay with because I like this movie better.
He basically just gave everybody the ability to play basketball again. It was kind of nice. It was sort of a sweet scene when Uncle Drew gave the guy in the wheelchair
his old sneakers,
and then like they were saying that he like hadn't walked in like years, and he's like, "Motherfucker, I got my work boots on. Let's go. Give me the fucking ball, man." It's just,
and I agree.
So like I liked, and I sort of even liked the perspective of the actual love interest girl, which is like, Oh yeah, you're just burning $5,000 with no expectation to
actually
win, right? Because that'd be a really crazy use of $5,000 if you expected them to win. And he's like, yeah.
Oh man,
you're just doing it because you want to see the old people smile, right? Look at those smiles; they're old and they're happy. And it's like, oh yeah,
totally my attention. But no, they're actually like once it gets to that point and they kind of put the slapstick away for the most part, it's like okay, there actually is like a fairly good heart. The actors all work well together, like work well off each other. The sports scenes are fun to watch. You know, like at the point, it's like okay, this is a genuinely
the one guy.
One guy in our row just got super fucking excited. Like they do the slow-mo dramatic final shot, and I look at the guy. The guy is like leaning forward in a chair, like,
oh, I didn't see that.
No, he was fucking ready for it. And
I just saw his arms go up.
And like the shot makes, he was like, yeah! Like if he was like in a bar, he would have even in the guy that cheered loudly. He's the guy that claps when the airplane lands.
Oh man, he totally is. But yeah, no. Once you get to the second half of the movie, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, like I think it turns into a perfectly good movie. Like
it could be a Disney Channel movie, and you'd be like, "Wow, this is really great for a Disney Channel movie."
Yeah, honestly, yeah. And like it's not gonna go out in history. It's ain't for what it was. I thought it was perfectly fine. Like I said, Shaq gets some surprisingly good scenes.
Not no Shaq Fu.
No, God no, or no Steel. You remember Steel?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh no Kazam for you.
Although Grant was telling me that the remake for Shaq Fu has DLC where you can play as Barack Obama and you fight Kanye West, but it's spelled as Con, as C-O-N.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
And when he told me about that, I'm like,
kind of want to try it.
Buy it. Anyway.
But no, he's kind of like the main source of drama because he has beef with Uncle Drew over. I guess Uncle Drew slept with his future wife, basically,
or currently passed away at the time in 1968.
Yeah,
they were engaged to be engaged or something. I don't know.
Either point is he fucked somebody that Shaq could eventually marry, and then she eventually dies. There you go.
Yeah.
And he never apologized, and Shaq never got over it. So then there's this old beef. Again, I was kind of surprised how well that was done.
For a sports ball movie?
Yeah, and for it being fucking Shaq of all people.
Yeah, you can kind of see there's like, okay, remember when your buddy actually did that to somebody that you like?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I remember that. Use that feeling, Shaq. Okay.
Like Shaq was trying when he did not need to try, which I appreciate that. I appreciate seeing like people like that shine who usually don't get a whole lot of chance to shine.
Oh, right, we're getting fireworks.
Oh, that's what that is.
No, they're not gunshots. They're not gunshots.
Oh, I thought they were like, I always thought it was like some knock on the window. I was like, who the fuck, is there a ghost in here?
Why would it? No.
Anyway.
So yeah, that's Uncle Drew. It's okay to see if you can't watch the other movies you wanted to watch. That's my final thought about it. Really, it's.
I know you're trying to wrap this up because it's late, man. But it was.
Was there really that much to talk about?
I don't know. I want to talk more about the second half. I liked it.
All right. Well, I mean, a lot of the sports scenes were just like montages of like the players just, you know.
Well, that's a sports movie.
The old people that are not actual sports ball players. You know?
I mean, like it's a sports movie. That's kind of par for the course.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh yeah, these are great action shots. Like this is great.
But and I was kind of surprised at scenes like I like that I wouldn't ordinarily like in a movie like this. Like I didn't even mind the dance sequence they had in there. That was again kind of pointless. Didn't need to be there. There was the one, I don't know, Family Guy-esque joke where he's just like, you got a TV? Oh, yeah.
You got a TV?
That was a little weird.
I was just like, this is like really long and pointless for like, just like he just wants to watch his friend's game.
Yeah, but it's okay because he Shaq's ass at the very end. because that's something you totally wanted to see.
Apparently
there's an audience for it. I'm sure it's going to end up on some YouTube site somewhere or some other darker place.
That's the tag for this video. We talk about Shaq's ass.
Maybe that's what I should start doing. That'll get people's attention. Shaq's ass in bold print on the very front. Just gonna sneak that like a little tilted thing on the side.
Just like throw it into the meta tag.
But like again, because it comes down to the fact is like you can tell the actors while making this are having a lot of fun, and whenever it sees stuff like that for me is I appreciate that because I don't see it enough in these kind of movies. I think I would have liked the first half better if I felt like they kind of went more of the Blues Brothers route, or just like, because it feels like they were trying to make a parody of those kind of movies, but then also try to play it straight at times. Like, it felt like I couldn't really pick a tone for that first half.
I really felt that, like, with the first half of the movie, it's just really, like a good portion of it is just Uncle Drew and Dax, and there's just a lot of whining.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of whining.
And again, like, I felt like it could have been better if I felt like it was more openly parodying like movies like Blues Brothers or something like that. Because, like, okay, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. That could be kind of fun.
Like, it was kind of cool to see what an 8-track looks like, because I'm like, I don't even know what an 8-track looks like.
I mean, like, the way it was set up, I was just waiting for somebody to go, we're on a mission from God. Have you ever seen Blues Brothers?
No, I don't think I have.
Go watch Blues Brothers. Actually, it's a wacky fucking film. Kind of like this one, where just anything can happen at any fucking time.
Yeah, like, I'm familiar with the look, I think. The guys with the shades.
Yeah, the shades. Yeah. That's the Blues Brothers. But that was also kind of a road trip movie. That's where like the whole we got to get the band back together thing kind of became popularized.
Gotcha.
Even had a similar beat where they take like a gig at a country club to like make money to make the rest of the trip here. It's a basketball game against little girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I felt like that could have been better. But overall, like again, once they're all together and they're actually let the movie give a chance for the movie to breathe. Like there's parts where people don't talk actively, and like once it kind of slowed down, it got a lot better for me. I'd say it's a great movie by any stretch of the imagination, but like, you know what? I enjoyed it.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is like for me, this is like an excellent Disney Channel movie and a good backup movie if you can't see like Jurassic World, if that's something you really wanted to see, or like what else is coming out? The first Purge.
And you know what's also kind of a nice touch? Something else I just thought of too. In that, like, no one's ever left in mean spirits in this movie too. Which again, especially for a sports movie, I don't see very often. So that's like, especially like again, I come back to the dance sequence because like that whole thing starts with like some younger people talking smack on the old people, and then they have a dance off, and no one really takes it seriously. They all laugh and hug it out right afterwards. So
well, I feel like that's like the spirit of like sportsmanship. It's like, yeah, like, you know, we're like, you started something, we'll duke it out a little bit, but at the end it's about understanding that, like, you know, there's an understanding.
And that's kind of nice to see.
What the fuck was that? Oh, that's an actual firework.
Fuck, the 4th of July has begun.
Haha, the Purge.
Please, no. We would die so quickly.
No, we'll be fine.
I've seen all 3 of those fucking things.
Anyway,
I'll see the 4th one sometimes this week. Anyway. So yeah, okay, there we go. That covers about everything I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, they did have some really good disco selections, though. Anyway.
Wait, what?
I like disco music.
The soundtrack was good.
I did like the soundtrack. That was about it.
Soundtrack is good.
Okay, cool.
Then we got a lot of trailers, so let's get through this. So the first one we got is for Sorry to Bother You. I think that comes out next week.
I do want to see that.
That one looks good. I'm kind of curious about that because like I've never heard of an ultra successful telemarketer. Like, I don't think I've met anyone that's ever bought anything from a telemarketer before. Have you?
My mom bought vitamins.
How long ago?
It was the 90s.
Yeah, see, I'm like, unless it takes place in the 90s, I'm kind of a hard time believing people still do that. Most of it's robots these days.
Okay, speaking of which, my favorite telemarketer to hate in modern 2018 is the robot that calls me to put me on hold.
Yeah, I get that. Or sometimes I'll pick up a phone call and I'll just hear, sorry, that is not the valid extension.
And it's just like, what? Bitch, you called me.
I'm so confused.
So, I'm really excited for that movie because one of the riot cops is a stunt guy that I really like, Eric Jacobus. He's also the mocap artist for Kratos in the new God of War movie, or not movie, might as well be a movie, right?
Yeah.
Game. And he also has done several YouTube videos like Rope-a-Dope and Rope-a-Dope 2. So huge fan of him. I think he's a great guy to actively watch. It's great to see him and other shit. So I would like to see this movie for that reason.
If I ever met him in person, I'd probably just from a distance yell, "Boy!" like as loud as I could.
Yeah, so that's why I want to see.
It is me, Dad.
Sorry to bother you.
Boy, sorry to bother you.
So yeah.
So then we got a trailer for Black K Klansman.
That was such a short trailer.
I've seen the full-length trailer for that one. That looks interesting.
Like, he's infiltrating the KKK as a black guy. So it's sort of like, how do you, like, I mean, I guess, like, go to a, like, I don't know the logistics of a Klan meeting, but do you just show up with mask on? Is it just sort of assumed
You would kind of have to. I think the point of the mask is keep everyone's identity a secret, so nobody would, like, be able to ID you if you got caught. To my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let's invite our more rigid commenters out.
It's just get there. Someone get there with the hood. It kind of like pops in the comments. Well, that's a common misunderstanding in our culture. See,
every other month we rotate on who brings cookies. And let me tell you that Emmett's wife makes the worst fucking snickerdoodles.
Then there was that time I ran out of bed sheets, so...
or like the Janko bits, like, now we ain't saying that someone cut the eye holes poorly, but...
they could have been done better.
But they could have been done better. Fuck you guys!
Oh my god.
So,
I can't believe I'm saying it's like, oh, I don't want to piss off the Klansman. No, fuck you. You're a Klansman. That's where we're at. Now I can't advertise this video. MTCN reviews in 5 seconds. I don't want to piss off the Klansman.
That's the viral clip too. I don't want to piss off the Klansman. I don't want to piss off the Klansman. All right.
I wish somebody would do that. Just like take a bunch of our reviews and do like MTN in 5 seconds and pick like the most offensive thing we say in each video. No, it's gonna bite me in the ass when we actually become popular one day. I can dream. All right. And then we got Nobody's Fool.
Which one was that?
Oh god, I'm blanking.
Oh, it's the one about the sister that gets out of prison.
Oh, also that obnoxious girl from Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, also the woman who will never shut the fuck up and is gonna be fucking everywhere.
And you know what?
I'm already sick of her.
I was confused by the trailer. Is it about her getting out of jail and being annoying, or is it about her getting out of jail, realizing her sister was getting catfished, and now they're going way too far?
Both, it seems like.
Okay, just whatever. Puppies.
And then we got Equalizer 2.
Didn't even know there was a first one.
Me and Ron saw it. It was okay.
Okay.
I remember I liked it. It ended with like Home Alone, but in Home Depot, which is kind of fun.
Okay, that actually sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. So imagine all the tools to dispose of at Home Depot used to actively try to murder somebody else. That was kind of fun. Then we got Night School. Also, another movie with not one, but two incredibly obnoxious actors trying to outmug each other for the entire fucking trailer.
Oh, is it Kevin Hart and the same girl?
Kevin Hart and the same fucking girl. It's Kevin Hart and her bizarro doppelganger.
That's why they work so well together.
That's one term to use.
Don't want to upset the Klansmen here.
It's like put a Klansman and a telemarketer together and just see who's more annoying.
Oh. Hello, sir. Would you like to buy some? Would you like to buy some reading material about white superiority?
No, more like 2 phone calls. Hello, sir. Can I talk to you about your car insurance? Can let me tell you about white privilege? Let me tell you about white outrage. All right. You know, no. White genocide. No. Like Star Wars. Fuck off. Anyway.
All right.
Sorry. This is offensive to the Nazi.
No, we're like just. You know what? No, Mike.
I don't care about pissing off the Klansmen.
This is the part where we have to wave the American flag because today is July fucking 4th.
That's
we literally had a war that Nazis aren't humans and that people who don't like black people are probably wrong.
Probably.
That's for the sake of comedy.
Okay.
That's going to be part of the clip.
There's a t-shirt. The views of MTCN do not... disclaimer, the views of Howard Cole do not reflect the total absolute views of MTCN Review Team.
Jesus. Okay, no,
I'm giving you shit, dude.
Fuck Nazis. There you go.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck Nazis.
Go USA.
I'm gonna play Wolfenstein 2 tomorrow and for America.
Wait, no. Go USA pre-2016. There we go.
America.
America.
Anyway, then we got the hate you give. I think it was.
What the fuck was that about? Oh, it's about.
That's like the one about the police brutality.
Yeah. You mean yeah.
That one.
To be fair, with what the trailer presented me, the kid that got shot was a fucking moron.
I'm not disagreeing, but
I still think that the cops shouldn't have shot him, but parents have to talk.
Yeah, and again, it's kind of equally baffling because the first thing we see him do when the cops pull him up, which is a real thing, is they put their hands on the dash.
Yeah.
As if to say,
so they clearly had to talk.
Like, we don't want to piss off the cops. And then he pulls out a hairbrush from the car while outside the car, and then the cop thinks it's a gun, or uses the excuse to think it's a gun, and then shoots him.
Yeah. So.
Dumb
trailer. Dumb reason to get shot in a trailer.
I mean, it's fucking common right now. It's just sad.
Black lives.
So, still, sorry, I mean to interrupt that. So I'd say, as dumb as it is, it's still reflective.
Anyway, what was the last one?
Last one we got. What? Oh, we got a few more.
Oh God.
We got Teen Titans Go.
Skip.
I don't know. If that really is, if they actually played it as like a deconstruction of how stupid the superhero stuff has gotten, I might be okay with it.
I feel like that's going to be like the very beginning of the movie where it's just like how dumb it is that everyone could get a movie, and then it's just going to be like a rehash of the first season of the actual show.
Yeah, I'm hoping not,
where
but
it's
I
just
can
Robin just going after Slade.
Teen Titans Go or the original show?
Teen Titans Go, because what Teen Titans Go does is that it just sort of makes fun of the original Teen Titans show.
Oh, that's wonderful. Piss off any returning fan base you might have had.
But I mean, that's sort of what I see with this trailer. When there was like, oh, the villain is literally Slade, but they're making fun of him and calling him Deadpool. So, yeah.
Which, to be fair, that's actually a real thing.
Yeah, no, we had this conversation last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Not gaslighting you this time.
Okay. I mean, that's a case where I believe you. Because that is absolutely a conversation we would have.
Because I'm pretty sure Deathstroke came out in like the 60s.
Yeah, Deathstroke came out first.
And then Deadpool was like the 90s.
Yeah, Deadpool was a pretty unabashed ripoff of Deathstroke.
Yeah, so.
When he came out. But Deadpool just got more popular, so that's always been kind of a running gag. But I still like that poster in the background. This is Batman v Joker, the yawn of justice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good like one-liners for that movie, but it's gonna probably just be like a rehash of the first season of Teen Titans.
If I get a couple laughs out of it, I'll call it a success.
I mean, hey, we watched My Little Pony.
That we did. we enjoyed the fuck out of that movie for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons, but the best reasons.
Yeah. And then
I got it.
It's creepy there for a second. And the last one we got Robin Hood, who we talked about before. Then we got The Spy Who Dumped Me. That was the Mila Kunis.
Yeah. Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg, and that one of the other female Ghostbusters, whose name I'm forgetting, who I know could be a good actress, but I have yet to see her in anything I've liked. You know what I'm talking about? The blonde, crazy one.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean...
And that could be fine. It could also be terrible.
It's just sort of like...
I mean, I like Mila Kunis, despite her movie history.
Wasn't she in Max Payne? The movie?
Yeah, we don't talk about Max Payne. So was Marky Mark, and I still like Marky Mark.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think Max Payne's a fair reflection on anybody. Now, granted, if you want to judge Mila Kunis based on her movie choices, there's plenty you could pick from. But
Ted.
I actually didn't mind the first Ted.
Actually, the first Ted was fine. Second Ted was sort of meh.
Yeah, I agree. And that was the last trailer. So yeah, final thoughts for Uncle Drew.
Sports ball.
Yeah, I'll go sports.
Go sports.
Sports, go sports. Our team is number one.
You don't get, or what is it? You don't get, or you get old because you stop playing the game.
No, it's you don't get old 'cause you stop playing. You don't stop playing because you get old. You get old because you stop playing.
Yeah.
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 So the latest for you guys, check out The First Purge because that just came out today, and then I got to see Sicario too. So that'll be out sometime later this week. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.